Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Michelle, and today I want to share with you my 8-year-old daughter's homeschool curriculum. So she'll be a rising 3rd grader this year, and I'm going to just show you her individual subjects today. I'll make another video showing my 4-year-old daughters, who will shortly be 5, and then our family subjects. So those will all be different videos. But let's start with her. So her main areas obviously are reading, English language arts, and math. So let's start with math. We tried this out this summer and we have been really enjoying the Singapore Dimensions math. And if I got this to supplement, it says 2A and 2B, because I didn't know, like, if you watched my Why I Homeschool video, you'll know that there was a substantial gap in her math education this past year. So I started this summer with 2A, and we're about 3/4 through it. And it's funny because this says 2A, but where this book ends, so this book, chapter 6, you start multiplication division. They didn't even start that in 2nd grade at all. So, and this is 2A. So this is definitely ahead of where the public school system is. I would say the 3/4 of it was covered in the public school system, but they stopped. They never got to multiplication or division. So this is actually ahead. So we'll be finishing up multiplication division and then continuing that with 2B. So she'll be doing Singapore Dimensions. And again, I get it all. I get the teacher's manual, the workbook, the textbook, and the tests. And I do the tests just as a review, and that's what I call them. I don't call them tests to my daughter. Just to see, you know, where we're at, what she needs to practice more of, and I don't think it's a bad practice to get used to taking tests, because that's just life, you know. High school, SAT, PSAT, ACT, all those things, you're gonna do some form of test taking, so I think it's good practice. So she's been really enjoying this. I've been really enjoying this. It's a great fit, and she's learning a lot. So we'll continue with that. So for handwriting, she's just continuing learning her cursive. When she finishes this book up, we will, I think, do regular print. But she's doing a lot of writing with her English language arts, so she does a page or 2 of this a day. We are currently still working, and we'll start the year still working through subtraction facts that stick. In my Why We Homeschool video, there was also, I mentioned that, you know, there's just not a lot of number sense in the public school education, especially in math. So again, she knows 2 + 2, but she has no idea what that means. She doesn't know 2 groups, and 2 groups equals 4 altogether. So we've been working through, we did addition, and we're working through subtraction facts that stick by Kate Snow. Wonderful program. Her math facts are so much better. She can do her math problems just like that before she gets stuck on simple math, because she'd be trying to use her fingers, and that's, you know, just prone to error when you do that. And her math facts are amazing now because, again, conceptual number sense. So she'll continue that for, I don't really do spelling with her because she reads so much, spelling has never been difficult for her, honestly. So we do some vocab though. So I do wordly wise, and we are still on book 2. And again, she's been really enjoying this. You get a word list at the beginning of every week. For example, you get a word list, a definition. What she'll actually do, oh yeah, there's a paper in here, is she'll draw a picture for each word and label it, because she knows that's just how best her brain works. And then every day she just has a short little multiple choice question. And then what I really like, so every day they just have a little section again. So this would be another day, a little section. But one of the days is some kind of story that they read, and then they answer questions, and the vocab words they have are within being actually used in the right forms in the story, and then they'll just answer the questions that go along with that. So it's really nice. And they do have pages where there's just some fun, like, crossword puzzles and things like that. But she likes it, and she can do this independently. So when I'm working with my 4-year-old, she will most likely do her vocab. So she'll do her wordly wise by herself. And I did get, again, the test booklet because just a review at the end of the week, see where we're at. Because she does this independently, I know if she misses one of these questions, I can go over, hey, did you understand what that meant? So just a review. So there's that. And for English Language Arts, we're doing a combination of two things. So we are doing Lightning Literature, grade 3, and this covers composition, grammar, and I do have a mini flip through and review of this that I'll link above if you're curious to see the inside of this and how we use it. But she's been loving this program, and it's really nice to use a program that uses age-appropriate books because, like I said in my Why We Homeschool video, in 2nd grade they were still reading picture books, which I guess is okay, you know, but my daughter really needed something more than that, so she's really excited to be independently reading chapter books as an assignment, which, again, she can read these by herself. It's 1 or 2 chapters usually. There's discussion, there's grammar lessons, and it's all the grammar lessons are related to what they're currently reading, so it really helps stick. Again, see that review if you want more. But it also includes poetry. She's really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying that she can do some of it independently because, again, I'm working with my 4-year-old. And the writing, her writing has really improved, and she's having fun. She's actually off this week, and she was disappointed that she didn't get to read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and work on her story that she's creating. So, to combine with her grammar in there, they do a pretty good job, but like I say in that review, I wish there was a little more meat to it. I think it's good and relatable, but a little more practice. My daughter is definitely a child that thrives with mastery concepts, mastering something, and then moving on. So, I did pick this up used, because again, really expensive curriculum. I highly suggest you look for this used. I found this off eBay. I know there's Facebook Marketplace and all those places you can find it, but again, look for used, because it's a pricey curriculum. But she's really been enjoying it. So I've been combining these two things, and I think they actually work really well together. Because again, the grammar pages will just be a short grammar lesson, and then they'll help fill out things. This really helps take it from another angle. So for example, my daughter really enjoys the stories that help describe things. So we'll go through Michael Clay Thompson a couple pages a couple times a week, depending on where we are in the Lightning Literature, but this has really been a help reinforcing, and it's fun because it's just reading and asking questions. That's it. There are parts where you can do sentences and practice like that, but she can look at a sentence now and identify the adjectives and the nouns and the pronouns and how the adverb is modifying the verb. And it's really amazing because honestly I was never taught these things in my public school education, and it's exciting to see my daughter grasp these concepts and become a really great writer. So it's exciting. We've been enjoying these. And let's see. Oh, and the only other thing she's doing independently is I have her practicing her typing because she's in 3rd grade. So I think that's important. And I just use a free program online. I'll link it down below. It's called Typing Jungle. It goes over finger placement and then just fun practice. And she will usually work on that if I'm not done with my 4-year-old. So we'll get up in the morning, have breakfast. When I lay my 1-year-old down for his nap, that's when I work with my kids. So I'll start with my 4-year-old, get her preschool, kindergarten work done real quick. And while I'm doing that, my 8-year-old can do her cursive independently without me. She can do her wordly wise vocab without me. And then if she has any other extra time, she will do one of two things. She will do her Typing Jungle, which again I'll link below, or this website called Prodigy. We actually discovered this her 1st grade year because it was one of those suggested things from her teacher during the pandemic. It's an online math role-playing game, kind of. They get to be wizards, and their spells are based on their math problems. So if they get the math problem right, they get to cast a spell, and it's interactive and it's fun. It reminds me a lot of Zelda, if you know what Zelda was like. But again, it's free, so check it out. It's a good math, fun game. So that is what she will be doing independently, her main core subjects for her 3rd grade year. And stay tuned because I will also share, we do a lot of stuff as a family, so there'll be a lot of that coming up as well. But thanks for watching. Leave any questions if you have them down below.